This is where you go from just looking at charts to understanding what the market is doing and why it's doing it. Before we even touch the charts, I need you to understand something important: why we are focusing on micro futures. There are a lot of markets out here: crypto, forex, different assets you can trade at any time. But the problem with those markets is they move all the time. Day, night, weekends, overnight sessions. There's no real structure for a beginner. Now compare that to the stock market and futures tied to it. They move in sessions. You have pre-market, open, midday, close. You start to notice patterns. Certain times of the day bring certain types of movement. For example, early morning, strong movement. Midday, slower, more choppy. Later in the day, continuation or reversal. That structure gives you a framework to learn, and that's why we're here. Another key reason is control. When you're trading something that moves randomly, you feel like you always have to be watching. You feel like you might miss something. That creates anxiety. But when you understand when the market moves, you stop chasing. You become more patient. And that's how you lower stress and trade with intention. Now let's get into the chart. Everything comes down to one thing: movement. The market does not move randomly, it moves in patterns. Push up, pull back, continuation. Push down, bounce, continuation. That is structure. Now let's break that down even further. Every move creates a high and a low. A high where price stops going up, a low where price stops going down. This is how the market communicates with you. Not through indicators, not through signals, through price. Now we take it one step further: support and resistance. Support is where price tends to stop falling and find buyers. Resistance is where price tends to stop rising and find sellers. You'll see price come back to these levels again and again. That repetition is not random. That's where decisions are happening in the market. Now we move into how to think about entries. You don't enter trades randomly. You don't chase price when it's already moving. You wait. You wait for price to come back to an area that makes sense. Then you make a decision. That's positioning, not chasing. Now let's talk about managing that trade. This is where bracket orders come in. A bracket order includes your entry, your stop loss, and your take profit. Before you enter the trade, you already know how much you're risking, and you already know your target. That's control. Now here's where most beginners fail. They force trades. They chase movement. They don't wait for structure. You are not here to chase. You are here to position. So now step back and think about everything you've seen: structure, levels, timing. Now you're starting to understand the market. Your job right now is simple. Go back to your charts. Mark highs and lows. Mark support and resistance. Watch how price reacts to those areas. Do not rush into trading. Understand first. In the next video, we're going deeper into execution, position sizing, and controlling risk. This is where it all starts to come together. Before we close this out, I want you to understand one more important piece. The platform you choose matters. Whether it's a brokerage or a prop firm, each one has a different setup, different software, different layouts, different order entry systems. Take your time and get familiar with it. Click around, open charts, adjust settings, learn how your platform works before you ever try to trade live. If they offer paper trading, use it. Practice without risk. That's how you build confidence without losing money. Take your time. Go back if you need to. Stay focused. Stay disciplined.